The public sector and private sector trade unions in Greece are attempting to put pressure on the Conservative-led government of Antonis Samaras to water down or even drop a plan under which about 25,000 public sector workers would be moved out of their jobs and put into a kind of labour reserve, and if there were no jobs found for them by the end of the year, they would be dismissed. The creditors of Greece, the eurozone governments and the IMF, have made it a condition of their next tranche of financial aid for the government that it introduces these job-cutting measures. They're concerned, I think, that the real hit from the austerity measures in Greece has been taken to a large extent by the private sector, and the public sector, which has always benefited from patronage from the main political parties, hasn't really been shrunk that much, even though it has taken certain medicine required, but the actual volume of workers there, it hasn't really happened. The question that is perhaps not at the front of financial markets' minds yet, but it will be probably in the next 12 months, is when will the next restructuring of Greek debt be on the table. The problem with the way that the international support was structured for Greece was that it clobbered the private sector. In many ways, the people who weren't actually responsible for what had happened in the country over the previous 20 to 25 years, that they were hit first. And they're the ones, the enterprising private sector people who really do need the support to get the country back on its feet. It's not going to happen quickly, but the clean-up of the banks is a positive start. I do think that you will have to see a second restructuring of some kind of the debt, but in order to clear the air completely of that problem as well, though.